Hello chocks and chockettes and in between, Roberto here for another video review. It's a special one. It's the new Cadbury's Dairy Milk Mint, made with real peppermint oil, yes. Yeah, look at that, new. Yeah, I got this from Tesco. Yeah, I had to, basically Scotty was mentioning in the chat in Discord, basically, how he had to sort of get it from the top shelf, essentially in the box at the top, it wasn't on display, and that was the same with me as well, basically. It wasn't on display, so I had to sort of find it essentially, and because it looked like regular dairy milk, it wasn't obvious that it was something new. It was a bit difficult to spot if you weren't looking for it. So yeah, so we also had to do the Kit Kat Bites I reviewed a week or so back as well. So interesting that. So always be on the lookout for things not on display yet or in weird places in supermarkets. Generally, they will put new products in strange places because it's just easier to dump them on the sort of, spare shelf space they've got rather than rearrange all the chocolate products to put a new one in. Which again might be why it was lingering on the top, because he just couldn't be bothered to put it out yet, basically, because he needs to make the effort to do it. But here we go. Yes, a nice one. So quite excited for this one. Not a massive mint fan generally, but I really did like Cadbury's what's it called, Winter Mint Crisp bar that they did over Christmas space. I think they did it last Christmas, and definitely the Christmas before. Basically sort of like dairy milk essentially. So I think it's Dairy Milk Winter Mint Crisp is the full name. It had sort of crunchy mint pieces in there. It was really nice, and just not to be confused with the weird, horrible Cadbury Australia one, which was just not very nice. I can't remember what that was called now. It was called something like Mint Crunch or something like that. It was like eating hailstone. It was just hard hailstone. It wasn't a nice experience at all. It's like, I say, the balls like these white balls of mint, and it wasn't very nice. The chocolate's not as good, I don't think, in Australia anyway. The dairy milk, Sorry to all Australians watching. I mean, obviously, I've grown up on UK dairy milk, so that's where, So it could just be that, but then this sort of, this like hailstone mint ball things just weren't very nice. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, this one looks very exciting. Very excited for this one. 100% sustainably sourced cocoa. I'll definitely look into that if you're interested in that, because 100% sounds, it's a bold claim to say something's 100% of anything, so I would definitely check that out, just to be sure that it is what it says it is. And sustainable as well, I think is a bit subjective as well, unfortunately, so yeah, many different definitions of it. BeetrootWise.net, so I guess that's managing your calories. You can see it's got this is based on the Cadbury Australia wrappers, so this sort of watermark effect, or whatever you'd call it. You can see it says dairy milk in the background and established in a certain date and things. 1905? I think it is. Yeah. Looks very nice. Like that. There's one thing I've pinched from Australia, which is very nice. And of course, glass and half of milk going into this segment there. And you, of course. What's it on the back? Let's have a look at the calories first. Let's get those out of the way. So per 100 grams, 534 calories, which is over the middle of the 500 to 550, middle of that sort of range that chocolate products tend to have, that I've experienced in my reviews. 30 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates. And per 4 chunks, 20 grams, 107 calories, 6 grams of fat, 3.4 which are saturates. There we go, yeah. Best before 2023, crikey. 180 gram bar. And got mint flavoured milk chocolate, it says. Got palm fat in there. They may contain nuts and wheat. The equivalent of 426 millilitres of fresh liquid milk in every 227 grams of milk chocolate. Okay, well obviously this isn't 227 grams, only 180. So yeah, bear that in mind. Okay, milk size 20%. Milk size 20% minimum. Actual 23%. Cocoa size 20% minimum. Contains vegetable fats in addition to cocoa butter. I still don't get that. Why does it say milk size 20% minimum, actual 23? Why does it not just say the actual? Why does it, I don't get it at all. Very strange. Okay, by eating Cadbury, you've helped support cocoa farmers in Ghana. Cocoa Life aims to make lives better. The education and entrepreneurship training we provide makes them for empowered farmers. By eating Cadbury, you've helped support cocoa farmers in Ghana. Cocoa Life aims to help lives. By eating Cadbury, you've helped support cocoa farmers in Ghana. Cocoa Life aims to make lives better. The education and entrepreneurship training we provide makes for empowered farmers and thriving local communities. CocoaLife.org. Okay, yeah, it's very similar to what's it called? Cocoa Plan, which is Nestle's equivalent. I think they basically do exactly the same thing. I think their countries are, I don't think it's Ghana, but they might be include a wide range of countries. I'm not sure, but yeah. There we go. Partly with fair trade. 100% the same source cocoa again. So again, I'd say I'd check that out to see what that really means. Okay, we've got onto this flap, got the sort of more easy to see calorie information here. Each 20-gram section, 4 chunks, we already mentioned that. And then what else have we got here? We had a license from Cadbury UK Limited. We are passionate about our great quality, get in touch and not happy basically. The Queen approves symbol. There we go, look at that. The Queen approves. Got that thing in the UK where we get the royal family putting their marks on certain things. It doesn't have to be food products, could be anything really. We've seen Prince Charles's one, I think, on a defibrillator and things like this. I think so anyway. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, cocoa and chocolate manufacturers, Cadbury UK Limited. I think it says Bourneville underneath. I think it's hard to make out. I think it does. It probably won't focus in either. I think it says Bourneville. Suits vegetarians. It's got it thrown in the bin symbol there. Yeah. Alright, well I think we need to get into it, give it an open. So let's do it. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's give it an open. Okay, everyone, going to give this new Cadbury Dairy Milk Mint Bar an open. Made with real peppermint oil. Yes, looks very nice, this one. Cadbury Dairy Milk Mint, yeah. They did do the mint fingers some time ago, and so it seemed like they were going to do a mint flavour setup on. I think they even did mint buttons as well. But this one came at last. So usually, I think they did the orange crated or the orange equivalents. And mint and orange tend to go hand in hand as far as flavours are concerned, I guess, because it always seems to get mints, like mint matchmakers and orange matchmakers, and there's always like a, I don't know, it just seems to be two flavours, mint clubs, orange clubs, they seem to just go together, don't they? And as far as not actual to go together as in eat together, but just they seem to sort of, I don't know, if a product comes out in mint, it generally has an orange version as well. But yeah, Tony Coin, I've done about about 900 reviews, believe it or not. It's ridiculous, really. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. The top right hand corner is a link to a place of all my other reviews, as well as some mint reviews and Cadbury reviews and dairy milk reviews and other things, so related things, so go check those out. Hopefully enjoy those too. Oh, wow, it's a lovely, wow. It's a very nice minty smell coming from it, has to be said. Nice minty smell. Let's flip it over. So 4 chunks. It's got the sort of Cadbury Australia look to it as well, the actual segments of the bar as well. Yeah, interesting that one. Yeah. So we can see what that actually did say. There you go, it did say Bourneville, you can see clearly there. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, cocoa and chocolate manufacturers, Cadbury UK Limited, Bourneville. So yeah, so it did say that. I thought it did. Read it before, basically. So 4 chunks. So yeah, so 4 segments is not much, but that's your 107 calories. So basically, yeah, so it's a 4 by 9 bar. So you're talking probably, yes, well, 9 times. What was it say? 9 times 107. So yeah, crikey. So that's 963 calories for the whole bar. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, if my maths is correct. So per 4 chunks, 20 grams, 107 calories, 6 grams of fat, 3.4, which are saturates. As I say, 180 gram bar. So yeah, crikey. So it's basically 9 times that. Yes, I believe that's 963 calories. So yes, quite a lot, quite a lot. Right, so let's give it a bit of a measure as best we can. So we'll get the old measuring tools out. Why not? And I think we'll have to use the ruler a lot of this way. Measure it at the bottom. Let's have a see. 18.5 centimetres there, pretty much. And about 8.85 width at the bottom. With the top of the, well, a bit difficult to do this really, but it does lose a bit of, it goes from 18.5 to about 18.2 really at the top, roughly. Roughly. Can depend on how you measure it as well. Yeah, it's about 18.65 at the top as well. So you lose a couple of millimetres basically in each case. And we use the calipers for the height, it's a bit easier to do. Our calipers there. Measuring between the segments first. Just check it was on 0 actually, as it was. Measuring between the segments. About 8 millimetres, 7.9. And the height segment itself. Messy there, about 1.15 centimetres. Okay. Right, so it's starting to melt. You can see it's melting on my hands here. But yeah, you can see it looks very nice. Got the nice Cadbury. Got the nice Cadbury logo on there. Looks very good. Yeah. It's a bit more old-fashioned bar, which I quite like actually. I prefer it like this rather than those weird bubbly looking segments and whatnot. These do look a bit bubbly, but they do look a bit classic as well, and I like that. I'll say, lovely smell, nice mint smell coming from it. Quite a soft chocolate though for sure. Doesn't snap, it's like bending almost because it's not warm in my house today, but no lights on and things of course, but Cadbury Dairy Milk is a very soft chocolate, has to be said. Yeah, you can see there's nothing, there's no mint pieces, just pure, it's just pure mint, what does it say? What did it say it was called? Peppermint oil, with real peppermint oil it says, yeah. Let's have a look as well. It's got the ingredients obviously on the back as well, so we did go over them before, but there you can see mint oil and flavourings there. The flavourings, don't know what the flavourings are of course, but there we go. Okay, well I think we should give this a taste. Very excited for this one, so let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Okay, everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Mint, new Cadbury Dairy Milk Mint. Yeah, a taste. Very excited for this, very excited. We've opened it already as you would have seen, so going to get stuck right into it. So got a couple of squares here, we'll just snap one off. Yeah, it's a nice mint smell coming from it. It's not, there's no bits in it, it's mint pieces or anything like that. It's just well, mint flavoured pieces or whatever. It's just mint leaves, nothing like that. Mint flavoured pieces, I guess I meant. But yeah, so it's just chocolate with mint, peppermint oil, it says. Real peppermint oil. There we go, yeah. There we are. Alright, so let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Yeah. Not bad at all. The dairy milk's lovely, basically, isn't it? It's a lovely, velvety, smooth, lovely chocolate experience generally. And of course, I'm not a massive mint fan, but it works well with dairy milk chocolate mints. It's just a really, because I think the chocolate itself is quite sort of, I don't know, velvety and rich. I don't know. It's an odd flavour experience. I think dairy milk. It's not. It's definitely like it's. I wouldn't say it's sort of like the. A chocolate connoisseur would not say that dairy milk chocolate is the best milk chocolate out there, but for me, it's really nice. It's just a lovely, indulgent, velvety chocolate taste and a very nice experience. Yeah, and I think that really works well. The way that basically the way it is with mint, it just seems to complement the flavour quite well. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a big mint person, as I say, so normally if anything's too minty or mint flavoured things, I don't tend to sort of be massively interested really. But I think this dairy milk with mint, it tastes very nice actually. As I say, it just works well with the dairy milk chocolate. Just a lovely, as I say, just really nice. As I say, you've got the clearly, if you don't like dairy milk, I don't think you're gonna like this. But if you don't like mint, difficult one, of course. I think if you just don't like mint flavour, you probably won't like this either. I mean, I don't dislike mint. I don't love it. It's not my flavour of choice. I much prefer sort of orange flavoured things, like orange flavoured clubs over the mint ones, things like that. Orange flavoured matchmakers over the mint ones. All this, that, and the other. But yeah, this is really nice. I like it. It's not as good as the Dairy Milk Winter Mint Crisp, I think it was called, which had sort of basically the same thing, but with mint flavoured crispy pieces in, which was really nice. Like that. I don't know if they were quite biscuity pieces, but just the crunchy pieces in. That was an amazing bar. I love that one a lot. This one isn't as good as that because it doesn't have that sort of variety of textures that one did, which was just really nice. But it's not far behind because it gives you that same taste, but just not the same sort of texture experience. As I was saying earlier on, there was an Australian equivalent, the Winter Mint Crisp. I don't know what it's called now, Mint Crunch or something like that. It was just horrendous. It was like eating really hard mint flavoured hailstones in the dairy milk chocolate, and the dairy milk chocolate wasn't as good either because the Austrian one I don't think is as nice really as the UK one. But yeah, this is really nice, really lovely to eat, and very soft. I say very velvety, very Cadbury, very dairy milk. Yeah, and I think the mint flavour works. It's got that fresh taste, not too strong a mint flavour, but it's there. It just works really well with the chocolate. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's got lacking a sort of an X factor. It's lacking a bit of oomph that say the Winter Mint Crisp had, or perhaps that sort of Irish dairy milk has as well. I think it's just called the Mint Crisp. I think that's basically a similar thing really as the Winter Mint Crisp. I think the Winter Mint Crisp was such a massive bar. I think it really was in your face, if you know what I mean. The sort of the Irish one's a bit smaller. I don't know why it just didn't quite stand out as much, but I think it's pretty much the same bar. So I might have to review that at some point as a Winter Mint Crisp one. I think the colour of the crispy pieces is a bit different. I think they were like, either green in the Winter Mint Crisp one or the green in the Irish one. I think they're slightly different colours, or they were anyway. But yeah, this one's really nice. I say just likes that sort of that oomph, that X factor, that sort of crunch in it. I'm not sure I really say the Winter Mint Crisp one and the Irish one have an X factor in them, but they definitely have more so than this. But yeah, it's really nice. It's definitely, I think it's a solid 4 out of 5 basically. I think it's closer to a 4.5 than it is a 3.5 for sure. It's nowhere near a 3.5. But I think maybe saying it's a 4.5 is perhaps a bit too high. But nonetheless, dairy milk is really nice. It's close to being a 4.5. I just think it has to have something a bit more about it to be a 4.5. I think, but it's still really nice. I think the bar's quite high for decent tasting chocolate, really. I think dairy milk generally is about a 4 out of 5 anyway, so I don't think it's really adding much to it. But it's basically if you like mint or not really. And I think if you're a massive mint fan, I think you might be a bit underwhelmed with it slightly because it's just quite a subtle mint flavour. But even then, I'm not too sure. And if you're sort of a bit lukewarm to mint, I think you'd really like this one because I think it's just done in a very nice way, and it's just well, the ratios are good, and it just works well with the dairy milk chocolate, as I say, the mint flavour. So yeah, I think it works really nice. And for me, as not a massive mint fan, someone who's a bit lukewarm to it, I actually quite like this, and I think it's very nice and very refreshing and lovely taste. And dairy milk is great as well. It just complements, the dairy milk. The dairy milk complements the mint really nice, and the mint complements the dairy milk. It's just a lovely taste. I don't think it's going to, as I say, raise it to be much better a bar than the regular dairy milk, because I think that's still nice in its own right. And you do have some flavour in that you don't get in this because it's lost with the mint flavour. But then, as I say, you gain it with the mint flavour itself, so it swings and roundabouts basically. So that's why I think this one's still about the same rating as a dairy milk, which for me nowadays, I think I've rated it 4 out of 5 in the past. I'm not sure really. One of those where I've been doing the channel for 6 years now, so there's a chance that they're quite well. Basically, I've reviewed a lot more things since I started, so the bar of good chocolate has been raised, so I've had to adjust my ratings accordingly. So I might have given dairy milk a 4.5 out of 5 in the past, but I think I probably did give it a 4 though, really. But anyway, that's what it should be, I reckon. And I think this is about the same, but just better on certain levels, but worse on others. Swings around about. So it's got the mint flavour, which works well, but it's not the regular dairy milk, which has its own sort of flavour in its own right, and velvetiness that's kind of lost in this a bit because of the mint flavour. But it's good in its own right, and I think you get what you expect, but in a well proportioned, in a nice complementary way to the dairy milk chocolate. 4 out of 5. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. It's a great way to support the channel, really is. Link for that's in the description. And you get something back depending on what tier you pick as well. So check that out. As I say, really great way to support the channel. Link for the Discord server is also in the description, which is a great way to keep in touch with myself and be part of the community. Leave a like, leave a comment as well. Always great to hear from you, and always do my best to reply. And have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.